I was in the middle of the Caribbean on an island called San Andreas when the weather started turning foul. The forecast said there was a tropical storm coming my way. I needed to get out of this exposed anchorage and find safer waters. I wasn't even clear of the island when the first squall hit, which was good because I needed the practice. More kept coming in quick succession, which was also good because practice makes perfect. After 8 hours though, I felt I had enough practice, but they just kept on coming and coming. Wilson was a bit scared, but I just knew what to say to ease his misery.
She'll be right. And if not, we'll be buggered.
Some have asked whether I felt I was in danger. Not at all, I say. With my new trusty precision sail, I felt I was invincible. Just look at how beautiful that sail is. It rained so much that I ran out of clothes, with the obvious follow-on danger to you guys.
I'm looking forward to wash day.
Oh dear. Sorry about that, people. I don't know how that crept back in. I also had an expert at hand feeding me important weather details, but I think he had a better offer from Atticus. Did I mention that there was a squall or two?
There's more coming!
Yeah, possibly if I'm counting correctly, there might have been 3. It wouldn't be a proper YouTube sailing channel if I didn't get an injury and then an emergency. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Have run out of strawberries for my daiquiris. Please send strawberries. But bad weather can't last forever. There is always sunshine ahead. Oh, that's right. Sunshine was on another trip. Nah, just kidding.
I reckon I can foretell my future. The sail's going to start to flog, and I'll have to interrupt my lunch again. Yep, I think that's the 3rd time I've had to adjust the sails and the steering. In the previous hour when I hadn't thought of making lunch, I didn't change it at all. There you go, that's how it works. Whoa, baby, that's brought us wind. So it's all sucking up into it as it's dumping down there. So that's good. 15, 16 knots, perfect. What a beautiful day. Just awesome. I really thought I was going to have more squalls and thunderstorms today. Maybe that's tonight. Something to look forward to. All right, we're going to try and get up on this one. This is like 25 minutes after the last one. Look at the mamatus under it, like boobs hanging down. This is just getting bigger and bigger over and over me. So I'm off on another tack for a couple of miles, and I'll just let this one pass. Whoa, baby. I think we'll miss it, but we're going to get in the suck effect. So all of the wind, upwind of it, it's going to get, you know, maybe 10 or 15 knots more. So that's really good for us. If we go through the middle, we'll get blasted by like 35, 40 knots, and then you get nothing, or it really dies down. So looks like we might have made it. This is called Caribbean pinball, people. Bouncing from one storm to the next. That's the second one behind that other one that we had to tack away. So there was 2, and then we got one out here. So we're going to try and go between. I think this one is going to get us, but well, it's going to happen. I'm going to get it done tonight. I might as well get some practice today. Oh yeah, I had practice yesterday, didn't I? Oh well, get more practice. I'm going to be the cleanest sailor around. One squall, I was going good. I was doing, I don't know, maybe 5.5 knots. I couldn't avoid it. Bang, right in the middle of it. And I just couldn't get out of it. It was just like, just no wind, rain, misery, and so I thought, ah, look, I'll just motor out of it. I motored out of that, then I got into another one that was right behind it, and then I just got out of that one over there, and there's nothing over here. So I don't know what's going on. I know when the low eventually comes, there has to be northerly wind because it's at the front. So I'm going to get wind, I have to, provided the low's still there. Maybe it's gone away, I don't know. I've got no forecast, people. I got Chris Parker's this morning and that was about it. So it's supposed to be coming. I don't recall this being a dead zone. I don't think I would have sailed to the dead zone. It's pretty eerie. Still no wind. Well, I'm heading south, so it's the best I can do. Still motoring. I was just looking behind me and I checked the European model. I was relying more on the GFS model because Rick said, because he's been here for ages, he said it's more accurate. But I think that what we're seeing is the southern arm of the depression. So, and their model said that it hadn't actually done a full revolution, it hadn't got the momentum up to have a fully developed hurricane. And that's why we're in this no zone. And yeah, they predicted it. So, well, maybe I should have paid attention to that model. But I'm not overly worried. I mean, I'm sitting here defenseless, going at 2.5 knots, maybe a 2 1/4 knots with my motor. No sail up because there's no wind at all. So, it's a bit of a jip. I thought with my first hurricane or tropical depression, well, not my first, but you know, I'm pretty close. But I get a bit more wind. Anyway, so I can only just sort of bob here, and I'm not even heading to my destination because of the swell. I can't, this is a compromise at the moment. I'm sort of angling against the swell, but if I go too much to my destination, because it's southeast and there's a nor'east swell, I'm just doing 60 degrees either side of the vertical all the time. This way, I was heading to Bocas del Toro because that was going with the swell, but I don't want to go there. So I'm going to go in the bean bags because you can actually sleep if there's, you know, rocking that violently. So, but I still can't go to my destination because that's ridiculous. I'll slip out of the boat and between the back stanchions, I'll fall in the water. Anyway, let's see what happens. I don't really know what's going to happen, but you know, it's good to stay positive. This is my bed when I'm cruising. There's the helm. I can get up and handle just about any emergency from here. Actually, it's better, yeah, well, if I had the main up, it's better to sleep on the actual cockpit seats because you can dump the main quicker. But I forgot to mention that, yes, I do get rained on here. That's why I've got my raincoat as half my body protection. There's no need to worry. That's why I'm going to have a little bit of a sleep. Yeah, I got no sail up. I mean, nothing's going to happen. I'm just going to get wet again for the, I don't know how many times I got wet today. I've run out of shirts. Anyway. All right. Good night, people. It's fun to sail, even though I'm not going to my destination. I just want to get out of this current. The current's against me at the moment.
I am here sailing as efficiently and on attack with the least boom banging possible. Here is my destination. The current is almost dead against me at 1 knot, but in a short while it will be assisting me. If my interpretation of the laws of physics is sound, I'm in a good spot to sail. I'm guessing the tropical storm is here since I'm getting westerly winds, and as it progresses westwards, I will then get southwesterly winds, and then eventually southerly winds, which will give me a great sail all the way.
We're going to curve it round. Hopefully that'll be the case. If not, we'll have to motor again, but yeah, it's a bit tedious, this. I would like to head to my destination. You know, it's fun to go for a sail. I don't know if we're going to be in by Friday 5. Well, at least we're sailing, not motoring. This wind is so light. I'm surprised I'm getting anywhere out of it. Far out.
Some booby birds have come for breakfast.
Here we go. The little flying fish that gets scattered from the bow, he got one. Hey fellas, I think you need to find another sailing channel. One with a faster boat that slices the water and spreads more of the flying fish. We don't have that on Sailing into Freedom. I just put up the telltale and now it's showing southwest. So we're hooking around bloody great. And I mean, it's no great wind. I was hoping for 20, 25, 30. What do we got? 10. But still, it's enough to get us around. I don't think we're going to be in by sunset. This is Chris Parker's sidekick. He's never as good. He talks in the worst radio voice possible. Chris, you need to fire him or get him to enunciate clearly. He's always dying off at the end of the show. He goes, and that's the important part of the sentence. I think this is a waste of time. I think I'm just going to use my own bloody meteorological skills. Look up at the sky. Done. Bye-bye, sidekick. It really is brilliant sailing. I mean, very easy. Chick sailing, people. Except for the, I don't know, 7 hours I motored? 6 hours I motored? I'm going to get my daily dose of, well, daily shower right here. I'm going to guess roughly 10 to 12. I'm going to guess that this will go up to about 15 to 20. It looks pretty benign. Oh, here we go. It's the gust front. Yeah, it's 20, well, 15 to 20. Here we go, yeah. Angle hasn't changed. I'm gonna put my fancy hat cam on. We're doing 7 knots. Beautiful, so smooth.
I can see land, people.
There's the Panama Canal there. All the ships coming out of Panama Canal go pretty well parallel to that shore though. And I was going to have to do that at night. Well, that's when we were going so slow. But now we're going to do it during the day, which is so much better. So we've got 5 or 10 miles up our sleeve to get around the point. I want to keep that just in case it goes more, well, goes southwest or south-southwest, which I reckon it might. So, no, this is good. Look, after disappointment of yesterday, we've got a race. We've got to get in before dark. So much nicer. And I think we can do it, but we need this wind. I'm really enjoying today. Bloody good. It's good to be out in the elements, get water in your face and spray and the wind. Lovely. You got to experience this, people. You got to do it.
This was fun. The remnants of the northeast swell is marching through with the southwest chop created this morning meeting it, and they peak, and they make the boat bunny hop. What's that in your hand, Plucky? No, Plucky, not on YouTube. This is taking reality too far. No, not the close-up. It's a bit late for the hand, Plucky.
On the brink, remember? Don't have any idea. This is awesome. And we got blue sky! Let's head over there. Shit, I think it's giving us another one. That's like 2022. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Oh, there we go. Here it comes. Here we go. Great! Rounding up. Not too much power. Done it. Notice the boat was doing this. There we go. Still see blue sky. Just trying to point up higher, otherwise we'll get blown out to sea. Little squall. Thank you, squall. That would have been funny. Could have gone over. The quality there. Oh, now we're getting another one. Look at this. Just one line. I'm still a bit dry. I enjoyed that, thank you. That's made my day after having such a boring night.
Welcome to the area just north of the port of Cologne. So many boats.
And there's a few more down on the port side. Now, on the terrible wind that I had before, I was expecting to come through here at night. Can you imagine? All the lights, plus some of these boats are going to be moving, plus some are exiting or coming in from the canal this way into the Caribbean. So you got all the lights in the background, then you got some other lights moving amongst those. Imagine sailing. Ah, I don't have AIS. I'm just happy we're just here during the day. If you're wondering, I've got no clothes on because I ran out of clothes, people. I'm drying out because I got a bit wet last time, as you probably remember. It's all good. Now, I'm not being a nuisance, it's just that they've anchored quite a way out, so I'm going to get in the inside and then I'll be clear of them. But they're all anchored. I mean, that's not going to be a nuisance to them. These two guys are moving, but I'm well out of their path, so we're good. That is one long ship. Almost 30 ships all up, people. Oh, no, 30 ships. One's coming around the corner. Oh, come on, Wilson, we're almost home. You should be happy. It's all right, I'll fix that. That's better. Grumpy bum.
There were more boats in depth, so I reckon about 40 were anchored within 5 miles of each other. And then we had this dark, menacing cloud mass approaching. I tried to take advantage of the sun to dry my gear, but I was a bit late, people.
I'm getting wet again. It's all right, I put on a wet shirt. All right, I'm putting this camera away. Okay, we got to head into that. And there is a boat in front of me and it's disappeared in the gloom. It was right in front and now it's nowhere. Isn't Panama advertised as sunny Panama in the brochures?
This cargo ship moving is not going to hit us, but I might hit the anchor ship in front, which has disappeared. And there is more rain coming. Jib sheet has got entangled with the staysail furler again. Just hitch it up here for a bit. I was undersailing it because I didn't want to hit anything, but now I was worried about land. I needed to get below to check my position on the tablet inside. I was going to sail really close to shore, knowing the cargo ships wouldn't be there.
That's going to get scary. We're down like 100 meters big. I reckon he could fit a few more containers on that. Come on, mate, pick up your game. Almost in, people. Run out of shirts. Don't look down there. Run out of that stuff too. Better anchor away from the other boats. They might get a bit upset. I don't know why. Just dropped anchor, pulled it back a few times, and Peter. It's Randy from Mississippi.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. He's going over to get some beers into him, and I am going to get some food because I don't have any. Oh, this is bloody good.
Yeah.
Chauffeur service. I seem to recall you towing me when my dinghy broke down, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You're beautiful. Something wrong with this solid ground, people. It's not moving.
Have you checked out the new limited edition design featured on all the merchandise of the Kickstarter campaign? Get your t-shirt today and become a part of the new adventure.